Alright, so I finished these up this morning, last night and this morning. Here's what we got. I got two of these frames. Okay. I smoothed out this right here on the corners of this one. This one is going to be the bottom. Casters are going to mount to this. So you want that smooth, no weld there. I don't have to do that to the other one. I'm going to flip this thing over and we're going to do the next step. Alright, here's what we're looking at. I have this clamped down to the table so it's nice and flush all the way around. And I'm going to take this, butt it up against here nice and tight, put some good tacks on here on the corners, and then put some good tacks on the inside. I'm going to do that to all four corners. And I'm going to take the top rack and I'm going to tack it in there real well. Make sure everything fits. And then we'll weld that all in. Alright folks, that's that. So, part of this I did not show on the camera because it was kind of a pain in the butt. Here's what we got. Got my two rectangles welded together with the sides. So I went ahead and welded those in solid on the bottom part. And then Stephanie came out here and helped me hold this part up long enough to tack it in. Had to use some clamps to pull it in. It was kind of a pain, but we got it. So the next step is I got to weld all this in. Then the next step is going to be to cut some more of this 2-inch flat stock. And I'm going to put it from here to here in the middle on both sides. Alright, that'll give it more stabilization. And then after that we will weld on the casters on the bottom. Okay, that's where we're at. Got our fake bolt heads on there. Alright folks, this should be the last step for the welding. Okay, got those center bars in, welded up. I gotta weld these casters on. I'm gonna weld 3 of these holes in. Okay, and leave that third hole open so I can put a screw through there. The wood will mount right in here, so we'll end up drilling that out so we can screw through to the wood on there. Okay, so we're going to weld these up This does appear to have a galvanized coating on it, so be sure to hold your breath while you're welding it, because that does make poisonous gas. Good stuff, right? Cool. Alright folks, this is it. Phase 2 industrial coffee table is completed. All the metal working, welding, cutting is completed, with the exception of cleaning up the slag and splatter. It's flux core, so there's going to be a lot more work than if you were doing MIG or TIG, but it is what it is. Next phase will be the completion. Will be wood cutting and staining. Got to drill holes in this. My boards will screw to this from the bottom. 3 slats per level, and that will be it. I think the hard part is over. Thanks for watching. Hey, where are you going? Ah.